deciding what I want to bring with me to Florida. I brought a few clothes back to Kansas, like long sleeves and just things that I wasn't really wearing in Kansas. I decided to bring back to Kansas that I wasn't wearing in Florida. You are right. William said the last time I streamed here, I was 23. You were right, and now I'm in my 24 era. It doesn't feel much different. Being 24. Keep in mind, I've only been 24 a little bit over a month, so it hasn't been that long, but 23 definitely was one of my favorite years so far of my 20s. I loved 23 so much. And I was actually just talking to a guy about it the other day, and he said he loved 23 as well. It's your Michael Jordan year. You're from Kansas? Cool. Yeah. I lived in Kansas my whole life, basically until I was 19. And I ventured out of Kansas. I think Kansas is a great place to raise a family, and it's a good place to live. There's definitely beauty in Kansas, especially like in the summertime and somewhat the spring. It's been pretty gloomy since I've been here in Kansas, since Sunday, but I still have gotten some sun in, tanned a little bit. Not a lot. I did like 20 minutes 2 days that I've been here. Oh, thank you. Should we hear some jams? Hello. Here's some jams. Happy birthday. Oh, wow, really? There was a tornado warning? I didn't know that there's a lot of tornadoes in Ohio. Really? I did not know that. Thank you. They're blue. Blue eyes. A lot of my family members have green eyes, so I think it's interesting I have blue. Also, I really want to eat some P.F. Chang's. I have P.F. Chang's in the fridge. My mom went there last night, and I really want some P.F. Chang's. I just want a little snack. Literally, I have been like not eating all day until like dinner time, and then I eat a whole bunch at dinner, and I'm like so full. Thank you. My tan is getting better. You think? I am pretty tan, but I can always get tanner. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Yes, and this is my main account that I stream on. I did just make a new account, blonde_beach_bum, but this is my main account that I stream on. I've had this account for probably 2 years. I'd say about 2 years. I've had this account, yeah, like since 2023. I had about 2 years. How happy am I being back in Kansas? Oh, Seth, good to see you. I'm very happy, you know, I love Kansas. I grew up here my whole life, so it's awesome to be here. It's also cool seeing how different, you know, Kansas is from Florida. It's cool seeing that and recognizing that. Also, my bed is a disaster, but it's cool seeing how different the two states really are. And not even just like environmental wise, but like restaurant wise and people wise, sort of. I don't know, I'm a people watcher. Do I live close to Lenexa? I don't think so. I've definitely heard of Lenexa, but I do not think I live close to Lenexa. Only do this party for you. Only do this party for you, for you, for you. I'm singing, I'm not really singing, that was just me like talking almost. Charlie XCX. Charlie XCX is one of my favorite artists. Hi Ivan! One of my favorite artists is Charlie XCX. A lot of her songs have been blowing up on TikTok. Party, For You, and then Track 10 are blowing up. I know we all have different For You pages, but they're blowing up on my For You page, and I love her music. Last summer I was bumping Brat all summer. I think Brat is such a good album. I love Brat. She is just phenomenal, and her presence is electric when she's on the stage. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. I'm gonna open my window. Oh shit. Oopsie. I did not mean to drop all of those shells. Oopsie. We're gonna move that. It shouldn't be there anymore, I guess. But yeah, Brat is such a good album by Charlie XCX. What I like about Charlie XCX is like her stage presence. She comes so alive on stage, and it's so cool to watch her. And I've never seen her in person. I've only seen her like on videos of people filming. But Charlie XCX is just so phenomenal. She's such a good performer. I love watching her. She's amazing. I actually reposted a lot of her performances that I saw. I think one was Coachella, and I think one was just her actual concert. But she is phenomenal. Welcome to the team, Fabry. You also know she's one of my best friends. Why not? That would be super cool, hanging out with her. I just love her energy. I like people with a lot of high energy. Because not only, like, am I fond of it, but I feel like when I'm around people who have a lot of energy and high energy, it also makes me more high energy. So, like, that's something that I've realized, you know, even with people who have low energy. Say you're hanging around with someone who has very low energy, you're not going to feel like your energy levels are going up. You might kind of balance out with them and be low energy as well. I like hanging out with very high energy people. I think they're the funnest, that's for sure, no doubt about that. But I like hanging out with people who are very high energy, and I know people can't be high energy all the time, especially when you're tired or exhausted or you have a hangover. But I love hanging around high energy people who are just glowing with aura. ¿Cómo es? Muy bien, ¿y tú? It's gloomy today. I'm like, do I want to do my hair? I don't know. It's just gonna come out with the gloominess. I'm just a little gloomy. The lighting is still hitting though. I'm very surprised. The lighting is still looking very nice, which is very surprising. Very surprising to me. That is something that I've always loved about my Kansas room, is I have the best lighting in here. It's really hard to beat this lighting, even in Florida. I have good lighting in there, but it's hard to beat this lighting. It really is. I think it's how my windows are in my room. Something about like the angle. I don't know. The lighting in here is tea. I remind you of a dandelion, really. Where am I from? I'm from Kansas. I'm a Kansas girl. I think I might curl my hair. I don't know, I might. We'll see. Why I say that is I'm actually going to be taking a shower tonight. So I feel like if I curl my hair, that might be like pointless because I'm just going to wash my hair later. So we'll see. Only through this party for you. Only through this party for you, for you, for you. Hi, Romeo. Hello, everyone. I think I'm going to wear some heels just so I can be a little bit taller. So I'm gonna wear some heels. These ones I'm about to put on. Gorgeous. I thought about bringing them to Kansas. So I think I got these shoes, I think it was like my 20th birthday. You guys are gonna be in shock when you see these girls. They're so pretty though. They're Gianni Vinny. Gianni Vinny. Look at these. I'm pretty sure I got these on my 20th birthday. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Because for the longest time, like every birthday I'd get a new pair of shoes, which I guess I did get a pair of shoes this year. I was like, wait, I didn't get my shoes. I did. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to be taller, and these shoes are definitely taller. I might be too tall. 1 second. What size? I'm usually a 7 to a 7.5. I would say I'm usually a 7 when it comes to like American sizes, but when it comes to European, I'm usually a 7.5. Oh my gosh, I'm so much taller. My bed looks so comfy. It is. My dog was still laying in it, so I didn't make my bed. And it's usually always made, but my dog was laying in it, and I didn't want to like get her out of my bed to make it. So I was like, I'll make it later when she's done hanging out. Okay, there we go. Now I'm higher up. I was like down here. Hey guys, how are you doing? Thank you. I'm a little bit taller now. My hair is getting super long, which I love. I'm in the process of growing out my hair. I've been growing out my hair for about a year now without cutting it. My biggest tip if you're trying to grow out your hair is doing the least amount of things you can do to your hair. So like if you're trying to grow it out really long, like not going and getting it dyed, you know, not cutting it, not putting heat on it, just the least amount of things you can do to your hair, I think will help grow your hair out. Chamo, thank you. And if you do put heat on your hair, use a heat protectant. I like Tresemme. That's my favorite hair protectant. I actually have not curled my hair yet here in Kansas while I've been here. But I will be curling it tomorrow. I will be. Thank you, Tim and user 29421. Thank you. Hi. I'm about to get some coffee. I think my mom made some coffee. Thank you. I also think I want to put on a watch. Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. Thank you. Who sent me that? Thank you, Chamo boy. Sorry, I went out of the camera. I wanted to get my watch. How's my afternoon? It's been great so far. I had plans at 3, so I was like, I want to stream now with you guys before I have plans later. So I'm here to hang out. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm going to talk to the hygienist. I'm getting a cleaning. It's really important to get a cleaning at least 2 times a year. Yes, I will be your dentist if you need one. Like, I'm not certified to be a dentist, but I've been thinking about becoming a dental hygienist because I do really like teeth. It's an idea. I don't know if I'm going to for sure go with it, but I might go with it. I want to learn more about it. If anybody is a hygienist, please tell me all that you know about being a hygienist. And I want the honesty. I want honest. You know, if you don't like it sometimes, tell me. Say, I don't like it sometimes. Because, I mean, that's how a lot of jobs can be. What? Oh my gosh. I never said that. Well, I had to wear the iconic white dress because a lot of times whenever I would stream in my room last year, I would wear my white dress. So I said, first stream in Kansas while I've been here, I have got to wear the white dress. Got to. Got to. I said I have to. I was going to wear something else. I was going to wear a Lululemon top with some sweatpants. I said, no, I've got to wear the white dress. I said, nope, wearing the white dress. Wearing the white dress. Thank you, Steven. Thank you. You guys are so kind to me. We have 15,000 likes. That is incredible. Thank you for the love and support today. I am so happy to be here. I was going to come on here extremely early. Extremely early. But, excuse me. But I thought about it. I don't have a ring light on me. I don't have a ring light on me, okay? I was going to come on here at like 5 in the morning. Because I went to bed super early last night. But I'm like, okay, I don't have a ring light on me. I need the natural light. That's not going to work at 5 in the morning. I was like, okay, that's not going to work out. All right? So I didn't end up doing that. But I went to bed very early. Be proud of me. You guys know I'm a night owl. But I think I'm going to get out of that while I'm here in Kansas. Essentially, how to change from being like a night owl to a morning person is just going to bed earlier. You know, as soon as you start going to bed earlier, you wake up earlier. It does take a little bit. It could take you a week to 2 weeks to maybe even a month to switch your sleeping schedule. Because your body gets so used to things. A great example is working out. So let's say you go work out 4 times a week, okay? And whenever you go work out, you are lifting the same amount of weights consistently. So your body eventually isn't really going to get sore anymore because your body is used to that weight. And it's not really a challenge for your body anymore. So when you start doing more weights, your body is going to be getting sore. Because now your body isn't used to the weight that you're using and lifting with. Also, I would say though too, like if you're doing more reps, that might make you a little bit sore. But if you're using the same weight but more reps, that may make you a little bit sore. If you're doing more reps than usual. But your body gets used to things. And a lot of humans are creatures of habit. So a lot of times when we're comfortable with something, and it's easy to us now, we continue to do it because we're comfortable. Everyone likes to be comfortable. But sometimes it's good to step outside of that comfort zone and expand your mind. Expand. I like that with my fingers when I'm doing this. My rings are hitting my lucky rings. I'm wearing a new watch, Timex. She's mighty fine. I love watches and I'm waiting for mine to get fixed. It's my great-great-grandma's watch, and they have had my watch almost a month now, and it's driving me crazy. They haven't fixed it yet, but I'm wearing a different watch for now. But I have a beautiful watch from my great-great-grandma that I'm trying to get fixed, and it's just taking forever. I might just go to a different watch place because they are taking forever. Forever. Hello everyone. I hope everybody is having a great afternoon so far. It is hump day, one of my favorite days of the week. Because it's the middle of the week. You know, it's not the beginning, it's not the end. It's the middle. It's the middle. You can kind of assess what you've done so far this week. Maybe things that you want to get done. Or things that you want to do. And plan it. Everything starts with a plan. Everything. You sure are fine. Well, thank you. I would say I'm pretty mid. I'm teasing. Everyone used that lingo. And now I started to pick up mid. I started to pick up that lingo. Mid. And I say it to adults and they look at me like I'm just crazy. They're like, what is this American lingo? Mid? Mid? I swear, our language, like English language, is hard to pick up because we have so much slang. We have so much slang. Mid, like, such slang. I'm 24, but I mean to, like, you know, people my parents' generation, like that era. Not era, but that generation. Whenever I say things like that to them, they look at me like, I'm crazy. I'm like, I am crazy, but my favorite heels. Well, I'm wearing these heels to make me taller. I'm really flexible, so I'll be able to show you. Look at them. I'm only wearing these heels right now because without the heels, with the angle that my phone is at, because I do not have my plant holder, I'm down here. I kid you not, I'm down here. And I want to be able to be up here. So I'm wearing the heels because of that. Because I don't want to be down here right now. I want to be up here. Fun size? Yeah, I'm 5'3". I'm 5'3". Tall guys love me. Short guys might like me too. I don't know. I've noticed a lot of like really tall guys like shorter girls. And I get it. It looks cute too. It looks cute. Aw, thank you. Thanks, Jem. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Shane. Actually, to get some Kansas sun. Get some Kansas sun. I tanned for a couple days here. Right now, it's not the best tanning weather. It's pretty gloomy at this moment. But what I've been noticing is going on with the weather is it's gloomy, it's sunny, it's gloomy, it's sunny. It's just all over the place in Kansas. And that is how Kansas is. Kansas is very bipolar. I've always noticed that about Kansas. I mean, I lived here most of my whole life, and it's so bipolar. One minute it'll be gloomy, rainy, one minute it'll be sunny and hot. It's all over the place, and that's why tornadoes tend to happen in Kansas, is because the weather just, it changes so quick. That's how like a tornado starts, when there's so many different types of temperatures going on. That's when a tornado can happen. You lived in Tulsa? Oh, cool. Oh, I hear my Doberman with her toy. I should be a teacher. You think so? I like speaking my knowledge. I still have so much to learn. But I do like speaking what I know. And I like when you guys share what you know as well. It's like a back and forth type of thing. So there's still so much more that I have to learn. I'm only 24. Fresh 24. Can't believe I'm 24. I love having the window open because we can hear all the birds. And what I love about this weather though, it's so cool. So it feels so good like coming into my room. And I love hearing nature. Here, I'll be quiet. You also hear somebody bumping. You hear the birds? Aren't they pretty? I love birds. Birds are like my spirit animal. I love birds. And Lana Del Rey came out with this new song called Bluebird. was so happy when she came out with that. I was like, Lana, you know I love you, Lana. I love Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey is one of my favorite artists of all time, and she forever will be, because the thing is about Lana is she's so unique, so original, and I can never get sick of her, ever. I love her. She's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Give me 1 second. Is anyone in here still? I got chicken. good. You guys see Zoe? Zoe, come here. Say hi. Come here. Say hi. Shake. 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 She wants my chicken. She's really good though. Like, she had to eat my chicken while I was gone. She's pretty good. She's pretty good dog. No, Zoe. Imagine right when I say that. She's so cute. She's so cute. I'm so tall with these heels. Let me just say, like, I'm not actually, like, acting different because I'm taller, but I feel different. Also, thank you to whoever got my live goal. Let me see who got it. That was so nice. I was making coffee. Kaden, thank you so much for the bouquet. I'm a sucker for flowers. Thank you for that. I was getting a snack. I'll probably eat around 3 or 4. Pineapple! Thank you. But I wanted a snack for now. I'm eating PF Chang's. PF Chang's isn't bad. I'm gonna say it's my favorite, but it's good. It is. Wasn't it pretty? Thank you, Baker Doughboy. Are you really a baker? Oh my gosh. If I was married to a baker, let me just say, I would be eating all the time. I would be eating all the time. Zoe really wants the food. Zoe, did you say hi to everyone? You say hi to everyone because you're such a sweetie. Show everyone how pretty you are. Come here. Oh, she's laying down right here. Show everyone how pretty you are. How pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're such a pretty dog. You know that. You know that. She's cute. So, she is considered a blue Doberman. So she's gray, which you can probably tell. You can kind of tell. But she's gray, and her color is considered blue. They call her a blue Doberman. Thank you, Macaroni. She is a great dog. I really do recommend Dobermans if you're looking to get a dog. They are very, very smart and very loyal dogs. Great dogs. Rosa! Hi, beautiful. Look at my coffee. This is one of my favorite coffee mugs. Whenever I'm in Kansas, I always use this cherub coffee mug. I use this one or the Garfield. Hello. Look how good she is. She's just sitting here being a good girl, right? She's so sweet. I love Dobermans. Ideally, one day I would love to have like 3 Dobermans. That would be great. Thank you, Baker. I'm gonna spray some perfume on. I actually didn't bring any of my perfume with me to Kansas because I know I do have some here. So we're gonna be spraying this Jimmy Choo Illicit. I don't even know if they make this perfume anymore. I've had this perfume for so long. I'm trying to see if it says the year on it. Made in France, okay. It doesn't say. It smells amazing though. I've had this for so long. I mean, I've had this probably since I was 16. There's a good amount left. I do notice though sometimes perfumes after like years and years, they can change in scent, but I would say for the most part this smells the same. Considering I got this 8 years ago, still smells mighty fine. Mighty fine. It still smells very good. Probably out of all the perfume I have here at the moment, that one is my favorite. Hi. What do you guys think about this lighting? Honest note, what do you think about the lighting? I'll eat my chicken. Oh, thank you, beautiful. You think it's good, Rosa? You are stunning. I'm eating some PF Chains. Right now at PF Chains, they have a 3-course for $20. So what that is, and what that means is you get a super salad to start. You get an appetizer for the table. You don't each. You are gorgeous. You don't each get an appetizer, but you get one appetizer for the table and an entree. So essentially you're getting the free appetizer and then a soup with your meal for the price of $20. But it is only one appetizer for the whole table. Thank you, Baker Dough. So if you have like 2 to 3 people, that's awesome. But if you have, you know, 8 people, like one appetizer is not enough. So I think it just kind of depends on how many people you have. What? Yes, I know. So we can meet up. The only thing is I don't have a car here in Kansas. My car is in Florida, so I can't drive anywhere, you know? Someone said not much of a deal. Talking about PF Chains. I think PF Chains is good. What, baby? You wanna go out? You wanna go out? You wanna be in here? Okay. Okay. I'll take you out then. Okay. Said okay, I'll take you out then. She likes to play with the other dogs that we have, so. And mommy is working. Okay, well, so they can get me a car. That's very nice. I'm not saying I need you to get me a car. I'm just saying I don't have a car here currently. Thank you, Baker. And macaroni. The best macaroni. Go. We got another robin. Is that another robin? Oh, it's a robin. It's a robin. I've seen robins 2 days. Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin. Okay, I'm calling to the robin. That's so me. So what is your guys' favorite macaroni and cheese? It could be the brand, it could be a restaurant, it could be anything, it could be the type. I will say I love Panera's mac and cheese. I think Panera has great mac and cheese. I love Panera's mac and cheese, so I'm gonna say Panera. What is your guys' favorite? The one I make. I really don't eat a lot of mac and cheese, to be honest. I'm not a macaroni. I might look like one, but I'm not one. Okay, we're gonna set up a new live goal. Thank you so much, Baker. I'm gonna pick a new one. Let's see if TikTok has put any new ones on here I haven't used. Okay, that bouquet, we did the bouquet. Oh, a rising key. Interesting. We'll do that one. You know, somebody's asking me, like, what is my type? If I love somebody, I love them, you know? I mean, obviously, like, when you first are attracted to somebody, I feel like that can get you, like, into a relationship. What I mean by that is, you know, when you see somebody, you're attracted to them, you know, you want to hang around them, you get to know them, and you can form a bond in a relationship. So I think first attraction, like, definitely has to be there. But I've went through phases. Like, I first really loved, like, blondes, like dirty blondes. And now I really do like more like dark hair. I think dark hair looks really good on guys. I like dark hair. But it all just depends, you know? Like, depends who they are. Nathan, that is awesome. Congratulations. It all just depends. Have you ever had macaroni and cheese with tuna? What? I have not. I have not. I do like tuna though. I really like a sashimi, like a high grade tuna. Like a yellowfin. You said eyes do it for you. Eyes, yes. They say like eyes are the window to the soul is what they say. I don't know if you guys have heard that before, but it's a saying. Like the eyes are the window to the soul, essentially. Brisket mac and cheese. That sounds pretty dang good. I'm a sucker for brisket. So have you guys ever been to a place called K-Pot? Has anyone been to K-Pot? You love blondes. Has anybody been to a place called K-Pot? Tony says no. Essentially what it is you cook. It's like almost like a Japanese kind of hibachi, but you cook it yourself. It was different. You know, I don't know if they just have it. There's no way they just have it in Kansas. But it is in Kansas. And me and my friends went. Essentially what you do is you order all this food. Veggies, you know, noodles, steak, beef, pork, whatever it may be. And you order all this stuff, and then you have to cook it in front of you. There's like a little grill and you cook it. And it's really interesting. It really is. I thought it was kind of like a cool experience. The only thing that I didn't like about it was you don't have seasonings. So like, yeah, I'm hanging all right. We're hanging out. You don't have seasonings. Like essentially when I think of making a steak, which I always prefer the men to make the steak over me, but if I'm making a steak, I want good seasonings. What I noticed about that place is they don't give you seasonings. You have sauces, but you don't have seasonings. And I am a sucker for seasonings. I like seasoning. I season everything for the most part. That's how you make things good. You give it flavor. And they didn't really have seasonings that I noticed. Maybe I was blind and I didn't see the seasonings, but I like seasonings. I think a lot of us do. Especially when you're making a steak. Like, I want to season my steak. I can't just imagine eating a steak like just a steak, no seasonings. So, it was a cool experience though. You can order all you want, all you can eat for 2 hours. But you have to keep in mind that you have to eat it all, and if you don't, you're actually charged for what you don't eat. Quality steak calls for salt and pepper only. You know what is so good is I've had this person, one of my old friends, he cooked a steak and then he did like red wine on top. That was so good. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. He's really good at cooking. Very good at cooking. Probably was the best steak I've ever had. And we literally got the steak at Publix. We got the steak at Publix. He cooked it. He definitely always outdid me in cooking. That's for sure. That's for sure. But the cool thing about the internet is you can literally look up anything that you have interest in making. You know, like there's YouTube videos on how to do anything. And it isn't even just cooking. It's anything in general. There's videos online to teach you how to cook, how to fix your car, how to do anything really. Good workout ideas. I love looking up new workout ideas on YouTube. I really like watching, something that I enjoy watching is minimalist videos. Essentially what that is they give you strategies on ways to like be more efficient with the things that you already have and not buying tons of other things. But there is one thing that I will always be very very unminimalistic about, and that is clothes. Clothes are my vice. Clothes are my vice. You can literally change up your whole vibe with a different outfit. One day I could dress in all black. One day I could dress in all white. One day I could wear sweatpants and a t-shirt. One day I could wear a dress. Keep in mind, I rarely wear sweatpants and a t-shirt, but I did in my last TikTok. But you can completely change up your style with different outfits. And that is something that I love about fashion. Because a lot of times when you first see somebody, you see their outfit, what they're wearing. That's like your first impression for them is your outfit, their outfit. Fashion is a must. Sweats are gross. I don't think sweatpants are gross. I think that there's definitely a new trend going on with sweatpants, and I think you can make sweatpants very cute. Do I think they're cute for going out to dinner? No, I don't think that's cute, but like a lounging around the house, going to the airport, like I wore some sweatpants to the airport. Holy cow though, I got so hot. I got so hot in my sweatpants. I was so hot in the sweatpants. I don't recommend wearing sweatpants to the airport. I got so hot, I don't know why. Also, none of my Delta planes had a TV on it. That had me tripping. It's like, where is the TV in here? Usually Delta planes have at least TVs. But both my planes didn't have a TV. I was like, oh my gosh. Gee. I was not on a private jet. Baker. That's actually one of my favorite gifts on TikTok, so I do appreciate you for getting my favorite gift. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's choose a new live goal. Also, can I say thank you so much for the love today. I was just telling my mom, I was like, everyone is so nice on stream. There's just something in the air today. We're gonna do the fortune candy. There's something in the way. I can hear it coming in. Welcome to the team, Baker. Have you ever watched Lost? I already know what you're gonna tell me. I've gotten so many comments about people saying that I look like the girl from Lost. I did look it up and we do look kind of similar. I haven't watched the show by any means, but I have heard the comments about how I look like the girl from Lost, but I have not watched Lost. I've only seen like a couple clips trying to see if I do actually look like her. But I haven't watched the show. What is? There's something in the wind. Thank you very much. I'm eating some leftovers. I just wanted a snack. I just wanted a little leftovers. I like to have a couple snacks throughout the day. So like instead of having like a huge lunch right at this moment, like I just wanted like a little something. I don't like eating tons of food because it makes me feel like I'm not even like bloated. It just makes me feel like too full. I don't like feeling too full. I like feeling like good and energized with food, but I don't like eating too much. What? What about oysters? I love oysters, by the way. Love. They're so good. Obsessed with oysters. Low key. High key. Why would I ever say low key on that? High key. These shoes are so cute. Should I bring them? Should I bring them to Florida? They look like shoes that I could twist my ankle in, though. Like, on a serious note, they look like shoes that I would twist my ankle in. Look at them. Look at how high they are. Thank you, Pussy. Oh. Dude, I'm gonna have to curl this side. It's coming out. Let's see this side though. See, this side is slaying my life. This one's like tripping. 5'8". I look 5'8" with my shoes, but I'm 5'3". Okay, I'm gonna go bring this to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Give me a second. There's something in the wind. I can hear it coming in. Sit. Be a good girl. Sit. Good girl. High five. High five. Come here. Sit. High five. Good girl. High five. Good girl. High five. Good girl. Good girl. You're such a pretty girl. What do you see out there? What? Oh, Miss Doberman. You're so pretty. That's my Dobie. Her name is Zoe. I brought a steak. She bring a toy? Okay. Choose a new live goal. What am I gonna pick? We're gonna do the chocolate because I don't eat much chocolate. And I'm kind of craving chocolate. What is my dog doing? Being a dog is what she's doing. She's just being a dog is what she's doing. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. It's a little bit cooler. Look at the chocolate queen. I don't eat lots of candy. I try not to eat lots of desserts, but I definitely eat desserts more than I eat candy. But let me just say that chocolate was delicious. Okay, hold on. I gotta verify that I'm here, guys. I'm lagging. Uh-oh. It says I have good bars, though. I don't know how I'd be lagging. Or donuts. Ooh, I'm not a big donut girl. But I will say, like, a fresh Krispy Kreme donut, I would like that. But I'm not a big donut girl. But if it's, like, very fresh and warm Krispy Kreme, I would like that. I love it when, like, they're hot. So if you didn't know, Krispy Kreme, whenever they have the hot light on, so the hot light is, like, their sign. So they have their Krispy Kreme donut sign, and it'll light up red on the sign, and that'll, like, be the thing to tell you, like, okay, it's Krispy Kreme time, and you get a free donut. One free Krispy Kreme donut. It's just a regular donut, and they're so good. Oof, they're so good because they're fresh out of the oven. Like, they're very hot and delicious. Ideally, what they're trying to do is just get you in there, and if you have one and you love it so much, more than likely you'll buy more than one. But, like, in high school, we'd always go for, like, the Krispy Kreme free donuts, and that was it. Knowing that I don't need tons of donuts, I probably still would only get one because I don't need to eat tons of donuts. I don't. Even though they're delicious, I don't need it. Oh, what? That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I would love to go there. I would love to. Hi, Javi. I'm trying to think, should we do this tomorrow? Do you guys want to stream tomorrow? I do have a dentist appointment. I do have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I gotta get a teeth cleaning. Thank you, Baker. Put my heel up in here and I slid down. My dentist appointment? No. No. Oh man, I would make a fool out of myself if I stream my dentist appointment. I can't. I can't. I already know I would look ridiculous if I stream my dentist appointment. Oh my gosh, you guys just want to laugh at me. Like, sometimes, like, they shoot you in the face with the... What? One second. Trying to pick a new live goal. There we go. I picked a new live goal. Sometimes it takes me a while to decide which one I want to pick because there's so many. I'm sad though, TikTok already took the April gifts off of here. And I feel like I didn't get to do the April gift as much as I wanted to. What's really cool is, thank you, Baker. TikTok keeps up with seasons, and I think that's super cool. So, you know, whether it's spring, summer, winter, fall, Halloween, Valentine's, TikTok will come out with gifts for those seasons. And I think it's awesome. It's also a really cool way to like incorporate, you know, the time of the year with the stream. So I love how TikTok does that. Like, let me see if I can find one of the seasonal gifts. Zoe. I don't wonder if they did this cake for my birthday. I don't know. I think TikTok knows when my birthday is. I don't think it's on like the roster though, just for that. Do I like other cultures? Of course. Of course. I don't know too much about other cultures, but I do like other cultures. I would love to learn more about other cultures. My shoulder is a little bit red. I really didn't even get that much sun yesterday either. Thank you. I'm so happy that I can be here today with everyone. Thanks, Baker. I have to thank my grandpa for my eyes, because he has blue eyes. So I gotta thank him. I gotta thank him. I got his blue eyes and his metabolism. Two great things. And then his dad had blue eyes as well. So yeah. I'm just trying to be myself. Got everybody mad at me for it. We're gonna play that song because I feel like it. Hi, Jose. Oh, thank you, Baker. Thank you. A lot of my family members do have green eyes, though. Fun fact. I'm a sucker for green eyes. Sucker. Sucker. Also, green eyes are the rarest of them all, if you didn't know. Okay, we're gonna play this song. I gotta do the clean version. Hi, Michael. Gold hoops, and then they have like an amethyst and a blue topaz. They're gorgeous. I've actually been wanting some gold hoops, so this is perfect. I was going through some things and I found it. I was like, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I love this song by Addison Rae. I'm kind of obsessed with it at the moment. It's called Headphones On. I really like her music. Put your headphones on. There's like volcanic sand, is what Dad said. Volcanic sand. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing marvelous today. How often do you hear that? Marvelous. Marvelous. Expand your vocabulary. Hi, Pete. Expand your vocabulary. Marvelous. Extraordinary. Elegant. How often do you say those words? I will tell you now, the more smoother you are with your words, the more ladies you'll get. I'm playing. It depends on the lady. Depends on the lady. Okay? Stupendous? Ah, I never hear that. I never hear that. Stupendous. I kind of like that. Stupendous, okay? Alright. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Susan, thank you. Puzzling. Okay. You know what? I've actually never heard someone say that word. That's puzzling. I'd be like, sometimes people have said words that make me like, I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait. I've never heard someone say that. I'm like, wait.
Hilton is bringing you more new ways to stay than ever before. With all new places, there's all new
Gravitational.
to enjoy.
Or like the gravitational pull when people stream, especially if they're very interesting. Probably get some things done. What kind of music do I like? I love all kinds of music. Lately, I've been really liking pop, like Charlie XCX. I've also been listening to rap lately, which is not usual for me. I mean, when I was a teenager, I listened to a lot of rap. I feel like I dropped rap after I graduated high school. I didn't listen to much rap. But now I'm listening to rap again. A little bit. I'm not listening to rap like every time it comes to music, but I've been kind of listening to rap again, like Drake. Like Marvin's Room. I feel like Marvin's Room, though, is like pretty emotional. I listened to a little bit of Sexy Red. A little bit.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
She has so much energy in her music. I love high energy music. And that is why I love Charlie XCX.